we found out that Representative Higgins, he's investigating the investigators who are looking into the assassination attempt in Butler, PA. He wanted to look at the body of the smelly, pimply-faced incel who tried to kill our guy, President Trump. And the FBI said, "Oh, it's funny. We gave it back to the family, and they immediately cremated him."
Oh, wow.
And he said, "Well, how can I verify everything you've told me? The pictures won't do it. I need to see the body." They said, "Well, you can't." And, that's not that's probably the creepiest thing from his report. Check this out. Before the attempt on Trump's life, the Secret Service has never sent even one counter sniper team to any event with a former president. Not any of Trump's rallies have had one. And wouldn't you know it, the one time that someone takes a shot at Trump, they've got not one, but two counter sniper teams there. So this is really...
Wait, say that again?
They've never had a counter sniper team at any of these Trump rallies before, or for any other president. Once you're out, you don't get that. So the one time that they decide, well, what the heck, we'll send a couple of counter sniper teams. Really? That's the day someone takes a shot at Trump.
I did not know that.
Yep, I'm reading it. This comes from... it's from Representative Higgins. I wrote about this myself, though. If you want to just cut down and get to the chase, read it at pjmedia.com. It's called How to Make an Assassination Attempt Disappear with One Simple Trick. And that is, you get rid of the body. That's how you start the fun. Turns out Butler County offered the Secret Service radios so they could all communicate on the same frequency, and that is standard procedure, but they didn't pick them up that day. I found that really sick. The FBI cleaned up biological evidence from the crime scene, which is unheard of. Cops don't do that ever, Rep. Higgins said. The FBI released the crime scene after just 3 days, much to everyone's surprise. He wrote, "I interviewed several first responders who expressed everything from surprise to dismay to suspicion regarding the fact that the FBI released the crime scene so early after J13th. It should be noted that the FBI was fully aware of the fact that Congress would be investigating. The FBI does not exist in a vacuum. They had to know that releasing the crime scene would injure the immediate observations of any following investigations." And wouldn't you know this, the coroner's report and the autopsy due on August 5th have still not been delivered to Congress. So I smell a stink badger in the perfume aisle here, Big D. There's something going on here, and it's not good.
Well, I got to tell you, Boy, I'd like to triple confirm that the way you. I mean, not that I don't believe you, but I can't believe counter snipers are not SOP at these events. They're not standing and operating procedure for Secret Service coverage of any event that a current or former president, especially outside, would attend. How could there not be counter snipers at every event? So who were the guys on the roof who ended up not taking the shot? I understand that there was the other guys, but those wouldn't be considered standard operating procedure at a rally?
No. According to Higgins, they've never put counter snipers out for any reason involving Trump, even though they know Iran put a target on his back. They let a guy into the nation who said, "I'm here to kill Trump," and maybe a few others. The FBI let him in. Everyone knew what kind of danger Trump was in. And it's just so weird to me, Big D, that the one time they did have counter snipers would be the time when they probably want to silence the guy. I mean, I'm going to go on Team Chemtrails here. I think his plan was to put a bullet in Trump's face and then kill him and, sort of Jack Ruby the whole situation. He was going to be the new Lee Harvey Oswald. And it's just sick to me that, okay, I will say this. Now that I can't say they're not going to try another shot, but they're actually taking Secret Service detail from Biden now because he's just a mumbling old man who's sitting there soiling himself. So they said, we'll take his Aegis and we'll send them to go protect Trump. They're using bulletproof glass in his outdoor appearances now also.